students, I am Dr. Vrunda. In my last video, we discussed about note making. Today, we are going to discuss about summary writing. Summary writing is very important skill. When you heard the word summary writing, first things comes into your mind is that this topic is very familiar because from school days you are learning the same topic, yet so many students find difficulties. So I thought I will give you some important tips on how to write summary writing. So let us see.
First of all, we will see what does summary writing means. Summary writing means you should write down the gist of the passage. The most important thing, a summary should not be equal in length to the original text. If students are writing one or two sentence summary of each paragraph after reading it, then it means they have correctly understood it. In summary writing, you simply record back what the writer has said without making value judgment. So, we will see the definition of summary writing. A summary is a record in reader's own words that gives the main point of a piece of writing, such as newspaper article, the chapter of a book, or even a whole book. Second, a summary is a shortened passage which retains essential informations of the original. It is fairly brief restatement in your own words of the content of a passage. Now we will see the types of the summary. Summaries can be placed in one of two categories. First one, that is informative, and second one, that is the descriptive summary. Informative summaries accurately conveys the information contained in a text or in other type of resource. An informative summary should be objective, that is without personal opinions in the presenting the ideas in the source text. Thus, informative summaries are recommended for scientific, non-fictional works or to present objective reports of factual contents. Now, when we study the type of the summary, the main type of informative summaries are divided into three sub-points. That is, first one, outlines, second one, abstract, and third one, that is the synopsis. So, we will see what does mean outline. Outline present the plan or the skeleton of a written material. Outline show the order and the relation between the parts of the written material. Here we can see the example of the outline summary. Outline for research paper. Title page, abstract, introduction, methodology, result, discussion, conclusion, reference list. So these are the main points. So we can call as a skeleton. For example, if you want to write down the research paper, you can use such outlines which helps you a lot. Second type, that is the abstract. Abstract means a short piece of writing that tells you the main content of the book. Here you can see abstract present the main point of a long piece of text or an article. Abstract help readers to decide whether or not they want to read the longer text. We can see the example of robot program construction from examples. This is called as an abstract. Abstract means here they are telling the main content of the original passage. Next, last type, that is synopsis. Synopsis is a brief overview of an article, story, book, film, or other works. A synopsis is a concise chronological description of a historical event, new events, historical event, or other experiences as they develop in time. We can see the example of the synopsis summary, screenplay title, so which is the major point you can see here. Next type of summary, that is descriptive summaries. Descriptive summaries depicts the original text material rather than directly presenting the information it contains. A descriptive summary should portray in an objective way the text structure and main themes. Descriptive summaries often play the role of reviews for fictional or literary works, that is books, movies, video clips, articles, essay, etc. In this case, the descriptive summary can include statement about the sense and significance of the summarized work. Now we can see the most important things, characteristics of good summary. We can see the characteristics of a good summary. When you are going to write down the summary, you have to keep in mind the following things which helps you a lot. First one, a good summary has three basic characteristics. First one, conciseness. Second one, accuracy. And third one, that is objectivity. Conciseness means the quality of being short and clear and expressing what needs to be said without unnecessary words. So you have to pinpoint only main point. Accuracy means faithfully representing or describing the truth as so original. And third one, that is objective, means short statement or paragraph that tells what something is about but does not include irrelevant details or your opinions. And this is the most important steps when you are going to write down the summary. These steps helps you a lot. We will discuss one by one. First, read the original text several times until you fully understand. You need text, pen and paper to scan the text. Next step is the topic sentence should state the source informations and the author's main idea. It's important to follow the same order that the information is presented in the original material. Check your summary against the original. You can use difficult word but don't change the meaning of original passage. Revise and edit your summary in grammar, punctuation, clarity, capitalization, spelling, etc. The concluding sentence should give the author's conclusion. So you have to use all these steps and write down the summary. We will turn towards the next slide, that is do's of summary writing. When you start to write down the summary, give proper attention towards the following things. First one, read the passage closely to absorb the author's tone and central idea. Understand the passage thoroughly. Identify the main idea through the process of asking questions like who, what, why, when, where and how, etc. Most important things, you can form short sentence on your own. Use linkers for connecting sentences. When you are writing about the text, you should use the expression like the text explains, the text mentions that, text deals with, text describes, text provides, etc. When you are talking about the author, you can use expression like the author tells us about, the author assumes, the author provides informations about, etc. You can make use of present tense. When you are writing summary, use reporting words to introduce the author's points. Use transitional words and phrases. And the most important things, you should avoid your own interpretation. You can follow the all steps very carefully. Now we will turn towards the last slide of summary writing. During summary writing, avoid following things. It's important for good summary to be objective, means not to include your own opinion. You should not use direct quotes from the original material. You should avoid plagiarism. You should not be copying sentences right from the original. You don't want to get too specific with details like numbers, statistics, dates, figures, etc. Avoid descriptive writing. Avoid your own comment. So don't give examples. In this way, you can write down summary writing. In short, when you are writing summary, you must read a passage closely, finding the main idea and supporting idea. Then you must briefly write down those ideas in few sentences.
In this way, we discussed what does summary writing mean. Writing a summary is an important reading skill that students use throughout their academic career. Summary writing improves reading skill and students pick out the main idea of reading and also helps to develop vocabulary skills. So I hope you understand the topic thoroughly. In next video, I will come with another topic. So keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification of my next video. Stay tuned with me. Thank you.